Torque slip characteristics of induction motor. In this picture, the torque slip characteristics is shown. As we know that the torque is equals to 3 by 2 pi ns s e2 square r2 divided by r2 square plus s x2 square. In the stable region, s is equals to 0 to s is equals to sm, means the value of the slip is varying from 0 to sm. As the value of s small, then sx2 square becomes negligible as compared to the r2. Hence, from this equation, torque is proportional to s r2 divided by r2 square, or torque is proportional to s by r2, but r2 is constant, so the torque is proportional to the slip s in the stable region, as we can see during this time interval. As we can see during this slip range, at s is equals to 0, torque is equals to 0, and s is equals to sm, the torque is Tm. Note, in low slip region, torque is proportional to slip. Hence, in stable region, if load will increase, so speed will decrease, and if the speed will decrease, so slip will increase, because we know s is equals to ns minus n divided by ns. So if n will decrease, it means slip will increase, and if the slip will increase, from this formula torque will increase. Now the second region is unstable region. In the unstable region, the slip is varying from sm to 1. As the value of s is large, so this region is also called as high slip region. As s is large, then sx2 whole square becomes much larger than r2 square. Hence, r2 square becomes negligible as compared to sx2 whole square. Hence, the torque is proportional to sr2 divided by sx2 whole square, or we can say that the torque is proportional to r2 divided by sx2 square, but r2 divided by x2 square is constant, so the torque is proportional to 1 upon slip, or we can say that torque is inversely proportional to slip for the unstable region. It means if the slip will increase, the torque will decrease in the unstable region, as shown in this picture here. Next region is the generating region. For the generating region, s is varying from 0 to -1. In this mode, the slip need to be negative. So s is equals to ns minus n divided by ns. To make the slip negative, the value of the n should be greater than ns, as shown in this picture. The slip will be negative if and only if the rotor speed is higher than the synchronous speed ns. However, rotor and rotating magnetic field both rotate in the same direction, as shown in this picture. To torque produced in the opposite direction to that of motoring mode. On this region, the motor acts as a generator and returns the power back to the AC source, as we can see here. In the motoring mode, the machine consumes the power from the AC source, while in this mode, when the n is greater than ns, motor starts supplying the power to the AC source. Maximum torque in the generating mode is obtained at s is equals to minus sm, as we can see here. The another mode is the plugging or counter current braking mode. We know that the slip S is equals to ns minus n divided by ns. To get value of S is greater than 1, n must be negative. So if we put the n negative in this formula, it will become n s plus n divided by ns. Then the slip will be greater than 1 because the numerator is greater than the denominator. The physical significance of this statement is the rotating magnetic field and the rotor should rotate in opposite direction to get the value of slip S is greater than 1. This is achieved by changing any two phases of the stator supply. For example, initially we are supplying the stator winding in this order RYB. If we change the BRY, means we have changed the first two phases, or we change RYB, here we have changed these two phases, or we can make it YBR. So in this we have changed the outer phases. So by changing any two phases, we can get the reverse rotating direction of the motor. Therefore, due to inertia, it continues to rotate in the same direction. The motor current is high and motor heating takes place in the plugging mode. The advantage of the plugging is that high braking torque produced by the rotor current.